A little more than a year ago, people like me were writing stories like this one about Rush Limbaugh. At the time, he was facing the most serious advertiser rebellion in his long broadcasting history. You may remember he called a Georgetown law student a prostitute and other offensive words as a reaction to her advocacy for the Obama administration's contraception policy. Dozens of advertisers said they pulled their ads from the Rush Limbaugh show, which is syndicated across the country by Clear Channel. Some time has passed, and most people have forgotten about that ad boycott. But Lou Dickey hasn't. Dickey is the CEO of Cumulus, one of the biggest competitors to Clear Channel. These two companies are like frenemies. They compete in local markets across the country, but they also depend on each other sometimes for programming. And every 3 months or so, Lou Dickey comes out on his earnings call and says that he's still feeling the effects of that advertiser boycott. As recently as March, he said, quote, "There has been some residual hangover on the talk side in terms of advertisers sitting out." In other words, he says advertisers are not willing to put their ads back on shows like the Rush Limbaugh show. Then on Sunday, there was this headline in the New York Daily News. Rush Limbaugh says, "Don't blame me for WABC's declining ad sales." Limbaugh is now, according to this report and others, threatening to take his top-rated show off of Cumulus' stations, take it away from them, and maybe put it on Clear Channel's owned stations. He's only under contract for about 6 more months. And such a change could be an earthquake in the radio world. Some of this just feels like posturing, and here's why. Cumulus' next earnings call is Tuesday, and at that time, Lou Dickey will again probably comment on how the ad boycott has affected Cumulus' revenue. But we'll find out at the end of the year if this is just posturing, because that contract is coming due. And Lou Dickey and others at Cumulus have said in the past they have doubts about the longevity of right-wing talk radio's popularity. Perhaps they're about to test that theory out.
What they are. There used to be a day where there was no Fox News, there was no conservative talk radio, nothing.